Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to be looking at the sine law. The sine law is a formula we can use to find the missing side or the missing angle in a triangle. Let's take a look at this triangle up here. Now, we labeled the angles in this triangle using a capital letter. So capital A here, that represents this angle. Capital B represents this angle. And capital C represents this angle. The side across from our angle we label using lowercase letters. So, the side across from angle C we can label with lowercase c. The side across from angle B we can label with the lowercase b. And the side across from angle A we can label with the lowercase a. The sine law tells us that A divided by sine of A is equal to B divided by sine B, which is equal to C divided by sine C. Again, remember the lowercase letters here represent your sides, and the capital letters represent your angles. If you're looking for the missing angle and missing side of a triangle, you can use this formula. If you're looking for the missing angle, you can use this formula at the bottom. These formulas just represent two different ways of writing the sine law. Let's try some examples. In this example, we're looking for the missing side here. Now, before we do anything else, let's try to label the different sides we have. So, first of all, I know my angle A here is 65 degrees. The side across from angle A we label with a lowercase a. We also know our angle B is 88 degrees. The side across from angle B we can label with a lowercase b. Since we're looking for the missing side of this triangle, we can use this formula up at the top to find the missing side. So let's do that. So again, the formula tells us that, and let me fix the color here. A divided by sine of A is equal to B divided by sine of B. Now, all we have to do is you just have to plug in our values and then solve this equation for the missing side. A, lowercase a, we know is 20 centimeters. So that's what I'm going to plug in for A. Angle A is 65 degrees. Okay, side B, X, that's what we're trying to figure out. And angle B we know is 88 degrees. In our example here, we're looking for x. To solve this equation for x, we can use opposite operations. Since we're dividing x by sine 88, to solve this, we can multiply both sides of our equation by sine of 88 degrees. And if we do that, these two cancel out here, and we're left with x is equal to 20 times sine of 88 degrees divided by sine of 65 degrees. So let's write that out. Let's try this in our calculator to figure out what the answer is. So I'm just going to open up my calculator and try this out. Now, when you're doing this in your calculator, make sure you are in degree mode. Okay, so I'm going to do 20 times sine of 88, and I'm going to divide that by sine of 65 degrees. And when I do that, that gives me 22.05. So that means x here is going to be 22.05 centimeters, because those are my units here. And there we go. There's my answer. Let's take a look at one more example. But this time, where we're looking for the missing angle in a triangle. So again, I'm going to start just like before by labeling the sides and by the different sides of my triangle. So here in my triangle, I have angle A. We label the side across from angle A as little a. We also have angle B here, and we label the side across from this as little b. Here, since we're looking for the missing angle, we can use this formula right here. So sine of angle A divided by A is equal to sine of angle B divided by B. Let's plug everything in. So I know my angle A is going to be 53 degrees. Side A is 19 meters. Angle B here is what we're trying to find. We don't know what it is. And side B here is 15 meters. We're looking for the missing angle here. Now, to find the missing angle, again, same thing as before. We need to use opposite operations. And here, since I'm dividing by 15, the opposite of dividing by 15 is multiplying by 15. So, I need to multiply both sides of my equation by 15. On this side, the 15s will cancel out. And I'm going to be left with 15 times sine of 53 degrees divided by 19 is equal to sine of our angle. Let's open our calculator back up and see what this is equal to. All right, 15 times sine 53 divided by 19 is equal to 0.631. But we're not done. I only found the sine of our angle. To find the angle itself, we need to find the inverse, right? We need to take this inverse of sine. So depending on your calculator, you'll see different buttons for this, right? You might see a button that's labeled inverse, or you might see like the second button on your calculator, right? But you want to use that to find the missing angle. So in this calculator right here, I'm just going to use the inverse button here. But on your calculator, you might have to use the second button instead. It just depends on your calculator. Okay. Now we're going to put 0.631. And there's our answer. So our angle here in the second example is 39 degrees. And there we go.